Hello Liverpool friends, let's talk about football again. This time, we will tell you about this one talented player. He was born in England and became a key player for Manchester City to win the English Premier League title in 2021 and 2022. He is Phill Foden. This one player is indeed unique. He is very calm in keeping the ball at his feet. Even though he is young, he is very mature on the field, and Joseph Guardiola liked it. For that, let's discuss the story in more detail. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Phill Foden. He was born in England. From childhood, he was very fond of football. Unlike other small children, Phill Foden spent his childhood practicing constantly because he is very inspired to be a star player in the future. This he saw when he was a goalie or picking up the ball on the sidelines of the football field when the match was in progress. In his heart, he should be able to be like those he watched live in the stadium. In 2009, Phill Foden entered the Manchester City Football Academy. He learned a lot there. Phill Foden is very passionate in exploring his potential. But slowly, Foden has started to develop and is ready to become a top player in the world. Phill Foden loved Manchester City. That's why he entered the Manchester City Academy, and one day he can become the player he dreams of. The arrival of Pep Guardiola to Manchester City made Phill Foden excited because Guardiola believes Phill Foden fills the midfield of Manchester City. Phill Foden has strength in his left foot. He passed very often, provided passes, and even scored with Phill Foden's left foot shoot. In 2017, Foden managed to become the best young player for England's success in winning the World Cup at the age of 17, where in the final against Spain, the England national team came out as champion and Phill Foden won the title as the best player in the tournament. Due to Phill Foden's excellent performance, he was also called to strengthen the senior England national team. Phill Foden's best achievement with England was finishing as runner-up in the 2021 European Cup after being beaten by Italy in the final. Considering Phill Foden's age is very young, it makes us look forward to what Phill Foden will give to the England national team in the future. Let's go back to remembering Phill Foden as a child of Manchester City's goal a long time ago. When we remember how Manchester City won the English Premier League for the first time in 2012, Phill Foden was one of the many Manchester City fans who felt such great euphoria. And Phill Foden felt how thunderous the Etihad Stadium was at the moment. Phill Foden, who at this time was a goalkeeper, saw Aguero's goal hit the QPR goal, and Phill Foden will remember that moment. That is what motivated him, that one day Phill Foden will become a field player who can set records and win various titles. And he was ready for it. We can see Phill Foden's game is very suitable for Manchester City because he loves the club and of course wants to be a part of Manchester City. If we notice that Phill Foden is very simple in dribbling, but the trick of the feet he made to make the opposing players overwhelm him. That's Phill Foden with his love for Manchester City. The question is, will his love for the club last until he retires at a later date? Write down your answers. Until here with our story, see you in the next video. Thank you.